My name is Esther Lamb, and welcome to the very first season episode of Light the Spot, a show that spotlights amazing individuals who are uniting communities worldwide with their talent, skills, and services. Now, you may be wondering, what does it mean to light the spot? It just simply means to go into an area or community, great or small, aka the spot, and become a beacon of light and hope to those people in that area. For example, a light can mean something like truth, justice, peace, happiness, joy, etc. You are going into the area and you're being the light to those people's darkness. Or in other words, you can walk into a room, you've heard this before, and you brighten up that place. So that's what it means. Thus, you are lighting the spot, light the spot. Well, so now, without much further ado, let's welcome our very first guest. Okay, well, hi. Hello. So, tell us who you are and where you're from.
Yes, hi. My name is Christina Brown, and I'm from Houston, Texas. H-Town, baby.
All right. So, what is that you do?
Well, I am an independent filmmaker.
Wow. So how's that helping the community?
Well, being an independent filmmaker is, for me to, what I want to do is, and portray is, I want to do movies that's real life. I want to be able to help someone, so when they see my movie, you know that you're not the only person is going through something, so maybe this will help them, whatever they're going through, because everything I'm going to shoot is going to be the truth, the real life.
Wow. So when did you start this business, or how long have you been?
Well, actually, I started really getting into it. I mean, of course, in junior high was my first time got into acting because of our the class that I was taking in English, and our teacher would give us a script, to take home and to memorize, and that's exactly what I did. And she teamed us with two people, so each one of us, we'll go each other's houses and we try to memorize. We had 2 weeks to memorize this.
Wow,
and yes, and so we got, I did that. And so we did one called The Lonesome Child by Lawton Black. And it was all about, have you ever tried to love someone that you knew was going to leave? And you tried to express your love to try to keep it as long as you can?
Wow, that's interesting.
A lonesome child.
Wow, and this was back in what grade level was this again?
Well, this was in the 7th grade. So,
wow,
if I remember that way back. So, 7th grade, I remember that.
You knew what your calling was.
Yes,
and wow, most people don't know what their calling is. 7th grade,
Yes.
I didn't know what I wanted to be.
Yes,
so you
absolutely,
already knew.
absolutely.
So did this calling, a dream of yours, take you anywhere outside of Houston, into another country, another state or city, or would you like to share?
Yes, it did. I moved to after I graduated from high school, I left and moved to Los Angeles, baby. Hollywood all the way.
Oh, wow.
So I went to California, and I remember the first place I wanted to go was Hollywood Boulevard. And because I was looking for the movie stars and celebrities and everything. And it was amazing that you don't see no one out there on Hollywood Boulevard, So, those who go in there don't always expect that you're going to see movie stars on Hollywood Boulevard, I was young and I was gullible, because that's all they used to portray on TV, when we were watching TV when I was back in the 80s and the 70s. You see movie stars, you see the bright lights and everything. Yeah. You couldn't, like me, I couldn't wait to go on Hollywood Boulevard, because I was so looking to meet see the celebrity on Hollywood. But I was disappointed, because when I got there, I could not believe this was Hollywood Boulevard. I mean, this was Hollywood. Yes. It was not like it was back in the 70s and 80s, because everything was man-made, and it's all about cheating to the camera.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
all the little tricks and things. Made Hollywood look great. And when I got there, and I was kind of disappointed because it wasn't like it was on television. And I was like, wow. I said, this is not Hollywood. I mean, where is the stars? Where is everything that is bright, lights shining, and where is the celebrity up and down the streets? You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of disappointing, but that did not stop me for what, So I started to investigate to find out, how can I get in the business?
Wow.
And remember, I got my first job with the county, for the Social Security, blah blah blah, Social Security. And there, I saw people. It used to be hilarious because some people, they be faking and shaking, come doing fraudulent things, and the police had to take them out once they get caught. And I used to see how they cried and carried on and blah blah blah, So, and that's why I did my first project.
Really?
Called Welfare Fraud.
Wow. Well, do you have this?
Yes, I do. I have this. Yes, I would like, for us to see it. So, want y'all just look right back here and see.
All right, let's take a look.
I am Miss Mildred Blue, and I haven't even received my food stamps, not even yet. And and I got
that car, please.
Here, it's all bent up. I got 4 kids to feed. I like their nerve. Every time you come in, it's always a
Miss Blue?
Yes?
We see what happened. Your food stamps came back. Did you change your mailing address?
Mama, you please just sit down and work on my last nerve. Yes, I moved. I gave you the
It's not
information
showing on the
last
computer,
week.
ma'am. Okay, just hold on a minute. Speak to my supervisor. Okay, hold on.
It's always, hold on.
Wow, that's very impressive. Welfare fraud. Wow.
Yeah,
so
you see.
Out there in
Did you see? That was me in there when I was young. That was back in 19. Yeah, that was me back in 1990, and also that's me. Hollering, Miss Blue, Miss Blue.
So I take it this program helped you to build like a famous clientele base, maybe a famous
Yes.
yes.
I got to meet quite a few celebrities, and one of my first one was Stephen Spielberg, and I was like, wow, this was a shock when I got the opportunity. And I told him that I would want to be a director just like him one day, and he's like, you can do it. You can do it. And I was like, wow, thank you. I was just so shocked, that I got to meet someone so famous and popular, So then I ended up meeting the wonderful Tupac Shakur. Oh my God.
Whoa,
and I was just telling him how much, that his music inspired me. Because I didn't understand rap in the beginning. Because I thought rap was full of was mess, and just I couldn't understand it, and then the more I was listening, they kept like, you need to listen to Tupac. As I listened to Tupac Shakur, oh my God, and I started hearing and listening to the words that he was saying and seeing what this young man is doing, all the positive things. And what he was talking about was so real in the world today, And that's what I love about Tupac. He kissed my beautiful hand on the girl. And I was like, still didn't want to watch it for a long time, baby. And he was so polite. And I was not looking at, I didn't see no thug in him. I didn't see no gangster in him. He was just so nice and so kind. And, but I what I realized in the movie industry, people had to portray their character, because when I met Compton Vaughn, I call her Kim. And why did I call her Kim?
That's from Moesha.
Oh my Lord, she let me have it. But it's okay, Countess, it's okay. But the idea, she let me have it and told me, listen, my name is not Kim. That's my TV show name.
Right.
But my name is Countess Fun Bob. And I looked at her and said, ooh, oh, okay, she scared me from, you know, I'm like,
oh, wow.
you know, she also featured in the music video, you know.
Wow.
You know, with Najee and Q-Nay.
Wow.
So, and it was like, wow, that was one of my other, you know, celebrities that I met. And then I moved on. And I met David McKnight.
Whoa.
Wow. David McKnight. Can you imagine? Oh, now he was in the Five. For those who know him, really knows him, he's in the Five Heartbeat. He played the father of the preacher, a preacher boy, and also he was the preacher, you know, also preaching in Five Heartbeat. And now today's date, in that Five Heartbeat, is went to a Hall of Fame. A Hall of Fame. Wow. You know, this movie in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations,
wow,
David, and congratulations to all the people that's in the Five Heartbeat, and thank you, Robert Townsend, for recognizing good people that was in your movie. So I thank Robert Townsend for that, because he was the producer and the director of that thing. So
wow. Well, obviously your business is very unique, but what do you think makes it so unique from others?
Well, what I want to do is portray real life. I want to be able to help someone, you know, if they're going through something. Because see, a lot of people at home, you know, every day is feeling sad, sorry, or hurting inside. I want to be able to shoot my movie and show them, to let them know you're not the only one that's going through this. Now, if this movie can help someone, you know, save their life, you know, because there's so many people doing suicidal and want to kill themselves, and they feel like they ain't nothing, ain't never gonna never be nothing. But it's all about having faith, stand focused on what you like, what you're gonna do, no matter what anybody say to you. Right. If you do it, you always can look back and see what you done, and that should what should make you feel great about yourself. Right. Whether you make it big in the world, it doesn't matter. It's all about keep doing what you're doing, prosper. Right. Do something that you can always go back and smile and laugh at it to yourself and say, I'm not a failure because I did this, I've done that. Maybe I just ain't got picked up yet, but I was successful what I wanted. I went out and did it no matter what anybody's told me, and that's exactly what you should do.
So to whom do you attribute your success to?
Well, first of all, I want to thank my teacher, Mr. Baker, you know, from HTI. Yeah, Mr. Baker from HTI, Houston Tech Institution. That's in Houston, Texas. Yeah, that was back then. He always had to encourage me to do it, you know, when I showed him the 3 scripts that I had wrote out. And he was like, oh, he was this when I wrote Burn, Mary, Burn. And he read that one. He said, this is it. He loved that one. Because you know, being young, you are very creative, and you're thinking out the box, you know. And when you're writing it, because you know nowadays, you know, when I read books and stuff, you know, it's like I'm reading the same thing over and over and over and over, because just they reword it in different words. So
is there any advice that you give our viewers who are watching?
Yes, stay focused. Stay focused on what you believe in. Do not let no one take your joy from you. You know, joy come by tomorrow. And if you believe in yourself, just believe in you. Stay focused on what you want done. Don't never let anybody tell you that you can't be nothing. That you can't be an actor, you can be a director, you can't be a producer, you can't be a doctor, you can't be a lawyer, you know, and above it, you know, there's people who want to tear you down because they are suffering. And for those people who are going through, who's conniving and want to bring you down, I want to tell you, you know, let the Lord fight your battle. let them fight your battle.
That's right. That's right. Well, I'm just so impressed and so blown away and so inspired by what you're doing for the community. You are definitely lighting the spot for others. And so, thank you, Mrs. Brown, for your time and information. If anyone would like to get in contact with you, to work with you for future projects, how may they do that?
Yes, I do. You can reach me at MISSUNKNOWNUS@yahoo.com. Again, MISSUNKNOWNUS@yahoo.com.
That concludes this segment of the program. And if you would like to be a future guest on the show, please feel free to email me at elambglory@gmail.com. That's ELAMBGLORY@gmail.com. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. And until next time, I hope to see you on the next segment of Light the Spot.